This is Setro, and you're welcome to Amebo with the Setros. Today's video is an interesting video and a very painful video because it has to do with something that relates to my country, Nigeria. One of the most populous, the most loud, the most outgoing, the most everything. Anything that you think of, we are popular there. If you talk of proficiency in medical line, outstanding economic review performance on paper but does not translate most of the time to the physical one in our own economy. We can use our economy to help your own economy. We are there. And when it comes to 419 activities, oh shalom, I rest my case. But in all this, we have received the report that numerous countries of the world, they have started giving us a status to Nshetiwa, which is very, very painful. Okay, now, I saw a video from Ghana the other day. Why they were rising up to pursue Nigeria, that they don't want Nigerians in their country.
What I'm about to say now, I can give you guys evidence if I'm being called upon to give you guys the evidences of what I'm about to say. We live in a country now where there is so many human trafficking going on in Ghana.
We know we are all insolent. What is the purpose of Nigerians every president coming to Ghana? What are they coming here to do? Then they are.
And I was thinking, oh, this is so painful. Ghana that is just beside us here. Why are they doing this? What must Nigerians have done? What must Nigerians have done? Anyway, I went to night school. What must Nigeria have done to propel Ghana or to make Ghana to be oh shit. To make shalom. To make it's very painful to me. That's why I don't know how to pronounce it. To make Ghana trying to turn the tides of time. Just like when we ask them, Ghana must go. Now it's Nigeria must go in Ghana. But while we are still trying to cool our temper, that binu. The next thing we will see is all the way from South Africa. Already, anything from South Africa is not news again. That South Africans always resent majority of the fellow black Africans. They prefer Oyinbo more than they do this. It's not a problem. But where the problem lies is that you are now taking up the medical benefit of foreigners. This time it's not just Nigerian. This time it's the whole of Africans. You do not want them in your hospital. You want them not to be treated. I am still trying to understand what was going on right there, but I see it as a very painful thing to see fellow African countries rising up against fellow African countries, not even thinking about life.
We are kindly asking if you know that you're not a South African citizen, may you please stand up and leave our hospital. If you know that you're not a South African citizen, may you please stand up and leave our hospital. Thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. If you are not a South African citizen, please leave our hospital. You need to go and seek medical attention from a private facility, not here anymore.
We are supporting March in March organization. We have started already here to activate hospitals, and the message is very clear. We don't want foreign nationals, documents, no documents.
This is specifically to the MECs of Health and the Minister of Health. Stop threatening us with prison. Stop threatening us with prison. It's either you join us in this fight, not unless you're Good morning, my good doctors. How are you? How are you, my good doctors? Anyone who's not a South African citizen, just because of their death site, please stabilize them. After they've been stabilized, you can discharge them. These people, they have too much privileges to have files in our hospital. It ends here and it ends now. It's a South African public hospital. Anyone who's not a South African citizen yet may please be stabilized. After that, they leave our hospital.
It's painful. But From the little research I made, I understand the fact that everybody has their own challenges that they are passing through. Or I may not be in the right position to talk about South Africa because actually, majority of the African countries or nationals that are in Nigeria, they are not that much because our economy is very funny. Abi? We have a lot of foreign nationals in Nigeria, but the good thing is that we are so accommodative and we play the big brother. But South Africa asking Africans, fellow Africans, to leave their hospital, I find it seriously painful. But with what I've noticed is that Africans have not realized the real problem they are into. The real problem that you guys are into is caused by an external factor. And until you stop the issue of fighting yourself, you will continue to knock your heads on the wall while the main culprits, the main people that are weaponizing yourself against yourself, they will just be laughing. And it makes a little bit of idiosyncrasy. Yes, if there's an English like that. Idiotiness, yes. Don't mind me. I fashion weapon of English in African mode against us today. Because if you are pursuing fellow Africans and the people that are at critical moment, they need life to be restored to them, and you are discharging them out of your out of your hospitals. Wait until Nigeria becomes better, because I can tell you before 5-10 years time, Nigeria will be so beautifully better. And that time you will come begging. But you know the good thing about Nigerians, we forgive easily. But this video will be played for you. You will see how myopic some of us can be. Not only you, because even Nigeria is operating in some myopic, catastrophic level that is making different countries to misbehave against them. Because sometimes I understand that sometimes some Nigerians, just some fractions, not all of us, some fractions can be too excessively louder than their pockets, because they touch small money, they misbehave there, and you begin to insinuate that for all of us. No. But please, whenever you are thinking of doing something against your fellow Africans, double think, just like you double date, so that when the old scenario is played to you in the future, your case will not be like how Nigerians are regretting what they did to Ghanaians, asking them Ghana must go, even describing them with one stupid bag that is making me angry. And now if Ghana is doing anything to Nigerians, I feel bad about it. But I remember in my other part of my mind that Nigeria once did this to these beautiful people of Ghana. I remember some of my most interesting classmates, Kofi and the likes of them, they left. But today, they are paying back. If people like us can forgive, what about this Gen Z generation that are always TikToking? They must remember a whole lot of what you are doing. So please, look for a lasting solution to your problem. Don't look for a solution that will make you to be in what we call sentimental autarky. Today, I rest my case on this amebo story. Next time, meet me when I shall be bringing another video that will talk about something that is going on, and we'll all learn together in a more relaxed and funny way. Till we see next time, I remain my humble self, the most handsome, capable, adrenaline pumping, and physical my own husband. This is Dio Setro, signing out.